So we're coming in. When the group gets on stage, I'm going to do a barrel turn. The group breaks into 2 lines, and then we're ready to go. So the first combination I'm going to show you is called the finger turn. Now the cue is just like we had our hand a minute ago. The left hand is flat against the blade, right at the balance point, and that way you can just flip it down, get ready, and you do 2 paddle turns with the left foot going in front and back. And by that time, it's time for another cue. So up to speed with this rhythm, it would be like this. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just repeating it so you can see. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's our finger turn. And it's a 16 counter, obviously. So we also have a barrel turn that's a combination all on its own, which is a nice kind of catch your breath move where we can just relax for a second. And it's an 8 count combination. So the cue for that is holding the sword right out in front. So that's 7, 8. And then you just do 1 barrel turn to the right. And the sword, of course, goes overhead like that. So 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finishing up on 5, 6 is just bringing the sword in like that. So let's put those 2 together, okay? We'll do the finger turn and then the barrel turn. 5, 6, 7, and 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you'll see when I do the barrel turn, I'm just stepping around right now because this is really slow. But you could, do a little more of a pivot around in place to a faster tempo. So let's add another fun one I like a lot. It's called the belt pivot. Now for the belt pivot, you have to make sure that you have something over here that's going to help your sword stay in place. So like this is where I have my belt knotted, and the balance point would go right here. Ta-da! So the cue for this is the leader faces this way, which is towards the group. We're facing the corner, and they know, okay, so it's time to present the left hip to the audience and balance the sword on the hip. So you get about 7 counts for that. And then you do a very slow pivot around. We're going to take 2 sets of 8 to get around. So this would be the second set of 8. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I just have up and out arms. I'm not doing a hip lift. I'm just keeping my hip lifted and extended a little bit while I do that turn. If you start moving your hip around, your sword's going to fall off. So you have time to, get yourself together and then start your very slow pivot. finger turn, 5, 6, 7, 8. Barrel turn, 5, 6. When you're learning, you want to really just take it easy and don't rush through things. Just take your time and learn it really well. So we've done 3 so far, and we have another fun one I like called spins. So the spins is going to lift you up on your toes and spin around like this. So when you see the cue for this combination, which I'll show you in a minute, immediately lift yourself up, get up on your toes. See my toes? Way up on your toes, and then do a fast step around. It is not one of these, okay? It's not a paddle turn, it's a spin. So this is going to be 3 complete turns in 8 counts. And we're spotting to the front on 1, 3, and 5. So it's going to be fast, just watch. So the cue looks like this. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you're not used to spotting, congratulations, you're going to get that under your belt. It's really fun and it looks great too when everybody does it in sync. You just have to make sure that you spot. Don't turn your head until you have to. Okay? It's fun. So there you have our 4 turns with the sword play section of the beginning blades. We have one more, which is another combination that you can use to just breathe and relax for a second. It's a 16 counter. It repeats from side to side. And all it is a 3-step like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're using, we're stepping, of course, with the right foot first. So that's crossing over in front, and then you just face that way. Again. So it's a 16 counter. And let's see, the cue for that is holding the blade vertically like this. So you've had the blade in your hand, you're just going to put it out front like that. And that should look different than this one. Okay, so make sure that your hand just goes up like that. So we're dancing along. And also we are thinking of moving the sword around in a pattern. 7, 8, so the sword is going down to overhead. And again. It's a nice flashy move. It's crossover, step, step, crossover, step, step. 3 steps on each side. You have to change weight 3 times. So see how I'm leading with the handle? When I start this move, it's going down, then to overhead. All right, that's all of our sword play combinations right now.